Hello, welcome to the video. So this is my Wilson flyer I bought the other day, and we're going to be doing it up. So we're going to show you the process of me doing the boat up over the next few weeks, and then we're going to get it out on the water and hopefully continue the channel into a fishing channel and show you some of our adventures out on the boat, both with the family, friends, and go from there. So what I'll do now is just show you around the boat quickly, show you what I'm going to do to it, I'll give you an idea what I'm going to do to it, and show you the condition it's in at the moment, and you can follow the journey hopefully. Let's get you down. Here we are up on deck. So what I'll do is pull you down, I'll just sort of run you over the boat, show you what's going on, areas that need addressing, what we're going to change, and sort of the look that we're going to be going for with the boat, and give you an idea. Here we go, just bring it down. So we've got a Johnson 70 horsepower 2-stroke on the back, a 5 horsepower Honda as an auxiliary engine, a transom on the back's got a crack in it, fiberglass is coming away, so pull that off, pull the transom out, new transom. Moving on to the deck. The deck's obviously had a repair at some point before. This is letting a lot of water into the bilge, so floor's going to come up. New ply, new fiberglass over the top. So the cabin. So in here we're going to have a door in here. Put a new sheet of ply in, which I'll cut in. Keep the elements out. The kids and the missus are out on the boat. We can sit on there if it's raining. In this corner down here, we're going to put a little toilet. So I'm going to reduce the size of these boxes. On that side, new cushions. On the right hand side, battery compartment. In under here, a fuel tank. Tidy all the wiring up, renew what needs renewing. On the top here, we're going to have a fly bridge going up and over here. Wooden handrails are coming off. We're going to put some stainless ones on. Coming up around the front. Get a new pulpit rail for the front. New side rails going on. It gives a little bit more safety when you're in a boat. The gunnels aren't the highest on a flyer, so worry a little bit with kids and stuff on the back. You don't want to lose one of them off the side. But yeah, that's where we're at with the boat. That's sort of some of the ideas that we're having now at the moment. We're gonna get those done over the course of the weekend, obviously weather dependent, so a few people are willing to come in and give me a hand with the boat. So we'll get it there as soon as we can, and we'll bring you back and show you the rest of the videos. Okay, so we're back here. I've just taken the cabin out, the sort of the backboard, just show you where we're at with it. Just flip it around. That's now pulled out, all fairly rotten. Just where we can see how bad the floor is. It's all rot. I don't know if you can see it very well, but let's rock the boat. It's all full of water under the floor, so that's why we're taking the floor out. Floor's going to come up all the way back. New floor in. I don't want to be doing it twice, so we might as well do it right the first time.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, my little helper today. You're helping me. What are we doing?
Scraping the floor off.
Yeah, why have we got to scrape the floor off?
Because it's too moppy.
It's all rotten, isn't it?
Yeah, all rotten.
So, should we show them how rotten it is?
Yeah.
So what have you just been doing? What tools? Do you want to show them what tools you've been using today? Yeah. Little pry bath. Scraping it off, haven't we? And what else have we been using?
We've been using the hammer
Yeah, good
and
job.
the screwdriver.
Right, so I'll show them what we were doing then. Right. 2 seconds. I'm going to turn you around. Right, here we go. Got my little helper with me today. So, floor's out. Jump back here, bud. Come here, mate. That way, we're going to show them on the camera, yeah? Come here, behind Daddy. Good job. So, this is the floor. In there. Fiberglass. Peeled the fiberglass down. This is what we're dealing with under the fiberglass. It is just rotten. And all the water.
Yeah.
Original PU foam under there. Lots and lots of water. So all this is going to come up now. All over. Get it all ready for a new floor. And yeah, we'll come back to it. We'll put you back on the hyperlapse and we'll show you the process of us sewing up. Charlie's here today. Come to give me a hand. So I've pulled the cabin out. I'm just going to quickly show you around. Say hello properly, Charlie.
Hello, how you doing?
So right, what we're going to do, I'll flip you around. It's in here. So floors come up, foam's in. Just give you a little soften. Absolutely drenched in there. It's got to be adding a few kilos to the boat. So once we've got it all ripped out, foam stripped out, clean back. Check the stringers, probably going to want replacing unless they've been glassed over. We'll have a little check. Bag it all up, get rid of the waste and start again. So I'll put you on the hyperlapse and we'll show you how we get on.
You know who made it.
Look at that, full of water. And the worst thing is, there's no hole through to the back bilge, so that's always going to stay in there. We'll get as much of this foam out as we can and bloody stuff.
The foam, because it's so wet, weighs.
Sopping,
Yeah, it weighs a ton. So just removing it's going to save so much weight. Oh, finger over the camera over.
I mean, that must weigh easily 2 kilos for that small piece there, I would have thought.
Oh, that's heavy, isn't it?
No, but the only reason I knew that the front part was rotten is from when I ripped the doorway out. It was rotten there. You can see the amount of water back in there, not being able to escape, you know.
But the foam at the edges is pretty stuck onto, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well, that's because the water's not sitting in there, right? So
it's just the foam in the middle.
Sat in the middle, and it's full of.
I'm gonna have to try and get that out somehow. Get a
I'll
cup and
sponge it out, yeah.
I'll get it out. Right.
You grab another bag, mate. I'll open up a bag.
Yeah, we're just going to rip the rest of this out and then
we'll come back to you with a video.
So that's how much water we've got out so far. There's quite a lot really. There's probably a little bit more left in there. And we've still got to get the foam's all out from that side. We've just got to get the foam out from this side now. Go all the way up there. And last, the right hand side of the front bit there. Just the foam has come out and then they're all clear. Just going back to the sides. Get all the GRP flush. We're good to move on to this bit of floor here.
So wet. It's not so bad at the front here, but It's actually pretty dry, to be fair.
Yeah, it comes out nice and
This
easy.
bit here was shocking. But yeah, is that that shouldn't weigh that much for a piece of foam. That funny, can you see like it's where the glass of floor up onto the original mould hasn't actually taken very well to the original GRP.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine, but it's like here where the foam's wet, it hasn't actually stuck to the floor. It hasn't that bit. But you can see where it's not actually stuck. So I don't know whether that's where it was wet when they were damp when they put it in or whatever, you know, as well.
Yeah, it might just not stick that well over time.
No. In some areas it is though. I've got to like, and that's the dry bits, you know. Look, I'm digging for gold or something.
It's still coming. We've already got about 3 bags full of just foam.
So most of the floor's out, foam's out. It's got away an absolute ton. It's absolutely sopping wet. Take a look under the floor. We've got probably easy 15 litres of water under there, I reckon. And no hole through to the back of the build, through to the back of the boat. So that water, it's getting in here, can't go anywhere else. So obviously that needs rectifying when we come to redo it. Stringer's going to come out. They're rotten as a pair, literally gone. So all these stringers are going to go in. New flooring, glass all over as one piece. So that's the plan now, is to get the whole deck up, all the way back, cleaned up, get all this lot off to the tip, because there's tons of it. I'm going to fill my van up, I reckon. And start again, basically. No half measures. We're going to do it properly, do it once, and then we know when we're out fishing on it, we're never going to have any issues again. Here we are, back in the cabin. Floor's completely out now. Literally pulled out so much weight from the front of this boat, it's teetering on the trailer, so I've just propped up the back of the boat. Otherwise, every time we walk back there, it's tipping back a little bit. So it's going to need new stringers. They're rotten as well, evidently. New glass will them back in. So we're going to leave them in for a minute. What I am going to do now is start stripping the rest of the fiberglass in the back of the floor off. I like to do a bit completely, then move on to the next bit. So that's why I've scraped all of the foam back, cut all of the glass back, so it's literally ready to then take the stringers out, cut the new stringers in, and go on from there. But we're going to start ripping the floor out. As you can see, it hasn't actually taken very well to the ply.
Yeah, the ply's just coming up with it.
Plies, yeah, it's just
It's just keeping the top layer of fibre of the plywood up, isn't it? So,
which, to be honest, makes it a bit easier.
don't know.
To pick it up, so it's
Big
not
chunks.
a problem. What I reckon they've done is plied the floor, and it's got all of these holes cut in it, and I think they've poured the PU foam through the ply
Oh yeah,
so that it takes up the space underneath. So you wouldn't know that it was voids and stuff in it, obviously. But the floor there,
Which does mean
look, I can
oh,
push
wow.
the bar
Yeah.
through it. How rotten it is, you know. Look, it's just it's sopping.
It does mean that that's probably the original floor though.
But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if that was the original floor. But it's done well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
If that's the original floor, you know, I'm doing. You know, you probably could have gone out on this boat again, and it would have been alright for another few years or whatever. But I'd rather know that, you know, my family on it. I'd rather know it's okay, you know. And there's no point doing things twice. It's out of the water at the moment. What's the point in getting it back out of the water to go ahead and do it again? So we'll get this floor up.
And then come back to you.
I'll come back to you and show you where we're at. Feels a bit criminal, doesn't it? Ripping your boat to pieces.
I know. It's really nice when it's done.
Yeah.
That's what I did a minute. It broke my ankle on it. That bit of wood's come away.
It's really thin there.
Yeah, they've only put one thin layer on, haven't they?
Yeah.
We're going to double layer it, mate.
Yeah.
It's going to be fucking solid.
2 layers of chop meat.
She's moist.
Definitely hold
Lovely.
some water.
That's going to weigh a ton. That's just the first bit we've taken up as well. Yeah. All right, that's coming out. This foam is just so wet. You see how much water sitting in there. Got a bit more of it to rip up. And then we'll probably get most of this foam up, won't we? I reckon today.
Yeah. Well,
most of it.
we'll get up in a minute.
But yeah, that's it.
I'll be back on it tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, here we are, back at the boat. Fairly productive day today, to be fair. So, took out the backboard there, was holding the steering wheel up. The lining on the roof's come down, floor up, cut back, foam out, assessing, you know, what needs doing really. New stringers, new ply, glass it all in. And that's that. The foam weighs an absolute ton. I mean, you can see the water that's sat in there.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I can. That's not so bad. Look at the amount of water just sat in it. You know, in fairness, look. But that weighs a good, probably I don't know, 5 kilos or so. It's foam. It shouldn't be that heavy, you know. So it's holding the water. So the boat's gonna be a lot lighter.
You can see at the bottom there where it's holding so much water. Right at the bottom. Yeah, you can see like a layer of water.
And if you have a quick spin around with the camera, mate, you see a pile of shite we've taken out of it. Not the ball on top, that's just going to the dump with it. But
Yeah, all these bags. So that's basically just the wood floor there. But all these bags are all full of foam, pretty much, and a bit of fiberglass.
But yeah, so it's productive. You know, it's nice to get it up so we can see where we're at, see what I need to get, what I need to do, and it's moving forward, which is good. Back on it in the morning. Going to take a bit more, you know, rest of the floor, rest of the foam up. Start cutting in the stringers and the ply for the floor, and we'll come back with you on the next video for that, and we'll show you us putting it back together. I'll add a little bit on the end of this one, actually, of the rest of the floor taken up once it's completely finished. But yeah, that'll be.
We had to stop the time lapse because the battery died.
Yeah.
So we got the time lapse for the front, all the way up to the front, but these 4 sections here, there's no time lapse for. When you progress, and the next bit there should be a time lapse for batting in all the stringers and the floor.
As long as the weather holds out.
Yes.
Beautiful day today.
Weather dependent.
Tomorrow we should be better. So. Back again. I'll finish taking the floor up. I'll show you around it in a second. We're weighing the foam that's come out of it. We're 138.5 kilos of foam taken out of the boat, and trapped in each part of the bilge, which we got 3 buckets of water weighing in at just under 30 kilos of water. So it's quite a weight saving on what we're taking out, and hopefully we'll keep that water out in the future, and it will keep it dry and lighter. So I'll just grab the camera quickly and I'll show you around what we're doing. Just take it. So that's it. Floor out, all the rotten floor, fiberglass and foams out. Got to jet wash the hull inside because it's honking. Stinks of fuel and mouldy rotten wood. But that's it. So thanks for watching this video. We'll catch you on the next one.